Hello, this is Walgrave. Look, can you do me one thing as soon as you get in? There's an company in Lincoln
Okay, hey, it's the Rick Steadman show. Wait a minute. The Rick Steadman show. And today, for today's show, today's special guest today is going to be Willum the Dopey Duck. Hi, Willum. Hi, Rick. So tell me, Willum, first of all, how are you? Oh, fine.
Six days. Has it just been 6 days? And to think, only a week ago, the day before my birthday, Tansy was leaving, the hotel design was being rejected and rejected. I found out I was being audited by the IRS. And in my folly, I imagined myself unhappy. He follows me. He seems to have unlimited time, unlimited funds. Brother Bob's life savings, I guess. He takes an interest in my work and he'll follow me into town. Just the other day, I'm not sure I can even talk about this yet. Just the other day, I headed a commuter flight down to St. Louis. That's where they're building the outside elevator for the Regency. And Rick asked if he could come along, so I said, sure, I mean, it won't be much fun, but... So, Rick comes along. I mean, everything's fine at first. He's sitting next to me on a plane, a DC-8, I think. Anyway, he's wearing this dumb little pilot's hat that he got in the airport lobby, and he's flipping through a bound copy of Red Book. But suddenly, the plane started shaking. I mean, the safety belt lights were coming on. I mean, people were in fact starting to get alarmed. So what happens in the middle of all of this? Rick jumps up, stands in the middle of the aisle, and shouts, urinate! Urinate or your kidneys will explode! Honest to God. And I can't really be sure, but I think some people did. I mean, naturally, in a panic situation like that, Anyway, the next thing we hear was the pilot's voice coming on saying, we've experienced a little turbulence back there, but we should be arriving in St. Louis shortly. And Rick just sat down again, with no idea how many of those people wanted to murder him. I think the only reason he got away was because the people who had the grounds to couldn't stand up. Unbelievable. It's 100 little things like that a day. I mean, little things mostly, but they're starting to take their toll. After the shoes and socks party, I'd lie awake at night, and it took me 2 weeks to square things with Walgrave. And at that point, I was such a cowering, exhausted wreck at work, I've been agreeing to everything. I mean, look at this. What's this? That's the Regency as of this morning. But it's dark.
Using a huge air conditioner.
I know. I keep telling myself, no matter how it turns out, it's still mine. It's still got my name on it, and that's something, I guess.
I guess.
Look, if this rich person is ruining your career and your life, you've got to say something about it, that's all.
I can't hurt his feelings.
Well, maybe he'll just drift away one of these days. You know?
I don't think so. He's already dropping hints about what he'd like for Christmas.
Oh, no.
What does he want?
A Mr. Microphone.
Alright, well, something has to be done here. What's the rules? We can't hurt his feelings, right?
Right?
Okay, that makes it a little bit tricky. Here's an idea. Alright, you know when you travel, you spend time in a foreign country? I mean, sure, it's fun, but it puts a hell of a strain on you. I mean, everyone talks different, they have different customs, they remember different things than you do. They eat weird things. Pretty soon you're glad to get back home. And the more bizarre the place is, the faster you get homesick. So, just an idea, but I'm thinking, why couldn't we hit Rick with a dose of, like, culture shock? What if we start confronting him with some traditions, rituals, and memories he's never seen before?
Axe, how do we know what rituals and traditions Rick's never seen before?
We make them up.
Oh, Axe.
Really, we could do it.
What? In other words, leave him out?
No, invite him in. If he gets fed up with us, hey, I bet if we could find stuff to do that is stupid enough, boring enough, or strange enough, Rick would be the next Amtrak back to Silver Hills. What do you think?
I think it sounds really cowardly.
I thought you'd like it. When do we rehearse?
We're not going to rehearse.
Face it, Willum. This is a desperate situation. It calls for something infantile.
Axe.
Cap. That's what would help us out. Cap knows some strange customs. He lives in a transient hotel in Indianapolis. Look, come on, it could be that favor Tandy's always bugging me about.
What?
She's always saying, do someone an anonymous favor, will you? Well, this could be it. Of course, there's no way for it to be anonymous, but...
Well, Axel,
What?
just surprised you remembered that.
So, would this count with you? I mean, if Rick were to leave,
Well, it's not for me to say, but yes. If you somehow got Rick to leave, with no hard feelings, then yes, in my book, that would count.
Look, far be it for me to be a godless party pooper, but you're gonna have to forget this.
leave it for now, but call me if you change your mind. Mr. Microphone, huh? Wonder what I'll ask you for next Christmas.
Well, I better go too. I've got some phoning to do.
What's that? Washington paper?
The Post, yes.
Oh.
Listen, since this whole Rick thing started, I feel like a real traitor. And
No, don't.
no, I do. I mean, leaving you here Friday, leaving you here with him.
I'm gonna say something to him. I will.
Good.
I don't know what.
He's here. He's walking down the road. You want me to stay?
No, I'll be all right. I'm doing my work.
Right.
Hi, Rick. Here, why don't you sit down? Yeah. Put down your tambourine, Rick. So, Rick, there's a certain chemistry between any two people. Now, just as there's a chemistry in you, which allows you to like my company, there's a certain chemistry in me that just makes me want to scratch your faces off! No, I can't say that. Rick, I'm not going to mince words. It's time for you to leave. Let's just take something I've thought about and have decided on. Now, I know that you saved my life. I acknowledge that. And I realize that I promised in writing, that as long as I was alive, you would have someone that would do anything for you. And you would always have a place that you could... Oh, God! Rick! Do you know what this is? This is a crossbow, Rick! Oh, me. All right. Concentrate. If I can just concentrate.
Smiling at? I'm not smiling. You want to know why? Huh? You want to know why I'm not smiling?